Hello and welcome! If you've been feeling the pull to step back from your screens, today's episode is for you. We're talking digital detoxing and why yoga can be the secret ingredient that makes it not just doable, but deeply transformative. When I first tried a detox, I thought it was simple. Shut the laptop, stash the phone, boom, clarity. Instead, I got antsy, buzzy, and felt a literal itch to check notifications. What changed everything was yoga. Not just poses, but breath, movement, meditation, and a new relationship with attention. It turned silence from uncomfortable into nourishing. Most detox advice is rules. No phone after 8, delete apps, devices in another room. Helpful, but there's a gap. If you remove stimulation without giving your mind and body somewhere safe to land, you get jittery, bored, restless. Yoga fills that gap. It bridges digital overwhelm with physical calm and gives your nervous system a place to settle. That's the key to making your detox effective and sustainable. Think about a long scroll session. Attention fragments, thoughts race, shoulders clench, jaw tightens, breath goes shallow. The average person spends over 6 hours a day on digital media. Wild when you really feel that. Yoga works like a reset. A few minutes of breath and mindful movement shifts you from fight or flight into rest and digest. That shift underpins every successful detox I've seen. And yoga is more than poses. The real magic is breath and attention. Next time you feel the urge to check your phone, maybe it shows up as a thought or a twitch in your fingers, try this. Pause for 3 slow breaths. In through your nose for 4, out through your nose for 6. That ratio says to your nervous system, you're safe, you're here. 9 times out of 10, the urge softens, and you get to choose differently. That's the whole game. Creating space between impulse and action. Layer in 2 or 3 minutes of meditation to train your attention. Sit comfortably, spine tall. Notice your breath at the tip of your nose or the rise and fall of your belly. When your mind jumps to headlines or to-dos, great, you caught it. Label it thinking and come back to the breath. You're not failing, you're training. Over time, you rely less on external stimulation and more on internal steadiness. Here's a simple reset you can use anytime, under 10 minutes. 2 minutes of slow breathing. 4 in, 6 out. Soften your shoulders. 5 minutes of movement. Cat-cow, gentle forward fold, downward dog or tabletop, low lunge right, low lunge left, then child's pose with your forehead resting. 2 to 3 minutes of sitting with your breath. Eyes soft or closed. Use it between meetings, after dinner, or first thing in the morning instead of scrolling. Set an intention beforehand. Ask, why am I doing this right now? To clear mental clutter? To feel grounded? To break the habit of grabbing my phone on waking? Say it quietly. Today, I'm practicing to feel present in my own life. That one sentence gives your practice focus and makes it easier when resistance shows up. A few quick facts. How often should you practice during a detox? Daily is ideal, even briefly. Consistency beats intensity. Research continues to show regular yoga supports mental health, lowers anxiety, and improves focus. 10 minutes a day can shift your baseline. If daily isn't realistic, try 3 times a week and build. Do you need experience? No. You don't need fancy poses to get the benefits. Use a chair, a mat, or the floor. Adapt to your body. The point is presence, not performance. What if you don't have time? Make it even simpler. 2 minutes of breath before you open your laptop. 1 mindful stretch between calls. 1 digital-free walk, focusing on your footsteps and the sounds around you. Your nervous system doesn't need an hour. It needs a clear signal. Want to go deeper? Plan a mini retreat. That might be a weekend away somewhere green or a home retreat. phone off, meals prepped, a couple of guided practices cued, a morning walk, a restorative session in the evening. Travel if it works, or stay home. Removing the drip of notifications while giving your body some care clears the mind faster than you think. An advanced tip that's surprisingly accessible: bring mindfulness into everything. Notice the texture of your mat, the sideways expansion of your ribs as you inhale, the way your feet meet the floor when you stand. If constant stimulation has been your norm, presence might feel unfamiliar. Stick with it. Attention is a muscle. Train it on purpose so it's less yanked around by default. And because we're human, let's talk about slipping. You check your phone mid-practice or skip a day and fall down a rabbit hole. No drama. Just name it. I checked out. Then come back. One breath in, one breath out. That's the rhythm. Notice, return, repeat. The compassionate return is the practice. If you want a simple intention to carry with you, try I choose contact over consumption. Contact with breath, body, people, environment, not endless information. When you catch yourself reaching for the scroll, ask, what would contact look like right now? Maybe it's a stretch, a glass of water, a short note to a friend, or stepping outside for 5 minutes. Let that question be a lighthouse. 2 tiny practices you can plug into your day. The pause ritual. Every time you sit at your computer, take 3 slow breaths before touching the keyboard. The swap. Replace one scroll session with one sun salutation or a slow, phone-free walk. You don't have to ditch all screen time. Make one trade a day. They add up. If you're thinking, okay, I'm in, where do I start? Start small and start soon. Pick one moment tomorrow, right after you wake up, and do 2 minutes of breathing before you reach for your phone. Notice how you feel. Later, do 5 minutes of movement. Notice again. Keep a tiny note of what works. Treat it as an experiment, not a test. In the end, yoga isn't an optional add-on to a digital detox. It's the engine. It offers a felt sense of calm, a way to unwind your body, and a training ground where your attention learns to rest. It turns detox from deprivation into nourishment. And it's personal. Your practice can be gentle or fiery, short or long, and still bring you back to yourself. So roll out your mat or sit tall wherever you are. Take a slow breath in and a longer breath out. Imagine setting the noise down for a while and reconnecting with the quiet signal inside you. That's the heart of this work. Not just disconnecting from the digital world, but reconnecting with your truest self. If you try this, I'd love to hear how it goes, what you notice, what's hard, what surprises you. We're all figuring out how to live well in a hyper-connected world, and your experience might be the encouragement someone else needs. Until next time, be gentle with yourself, be consistent, and remember, you don't have to escape your life to feel better. You can breathe your way back into it.